Joining me now from Baltimore, Maryland, senior editor for Conservative Review, Daniel Horowitz. Daniel, the D.C. mayor is going full Stalin now. Total, full-blown Stalin. 90 days in jail, a $5,000 fine, and if you were a repeat offender of trying to exercise your constitutional rights and your freedom and your liberty, then it's going to be even worse. Daniel, you live in Maryland. Don't stray into D.C. by mistake. You may go to jail.
Well, Graham, we have the same problem right here in Maryland. The reality is, it's Maryland, it's Virginia, it's most of the states. There is no backstop. There is no safety net to this. The people need to rise up. I cannot overstate how serious this is. If you look at the amalgamation of factors of what they're doing and not doing. So they're letting out criminals. They're still giving standing for illegal aliens to sue and get released and to remain in the country.
Right.
They're giving standing to sue and actually win to have abortion services be provided, but not knee replacements and other very close to vital medical procedures. You have mass transit still open in most areas, but if someone goes out alone in their car where they're not spreading anything or has a business that does not engender large gatherings, they are shut down. This is not quarantine, which the courts have said in the past states have that authority. This is nuclear warfare, a national shutdown of jobs, the economy, liberty, and lives. This cannot go on, even if the evidence was stronger for the lockdown theory. But in fact, given the dichotomy between Europe's failure with lockdown and Asia's success stemming the tide without these draconian measures, this is something that needs to end yesterday.
And so here's what worries me, Daniel. The shutdown of this country, effectively, especially in blue states, we can't do this every time there's a virus. We can't do, you know how many viruses there are in the world? Hundreds of thousands of viruses. There's going to be a new one just like there was SARS, just like there was the swine flu. There's going to be another Wuhan coronavirus out there. We can't keep doing this. And the governors do not have the power to do what they are doing. Let's think about all of the constitutional rights that these governors are trampling upon, starting with the First Amendment. You can go down the line. The First Amendment, they're, of course, targeting the Second Amendment. The Fourth Amendment, unreasonable search and seizure, that's effectively what's going on here. The Fifth Amendment, where's due process? And does anybody care about the Ninth Amendment? And how about the 14th Amendment, equal protection? Daniel, this is what I keep harping on now, and I have been from the get-go. I'm getting criticism from some people, but I think in the end, you and I are going to be dead on target.
Graham, think about the years you and I were together discussing how every single common sense action taken by even the president to go and stem the tide of a public safety concern, which was a massive health concern at the border. 21,000 illegal aliens taken to hospitals, and these are small border town hospitals as well. All the viruses and diseases brought in, nothing. Every single thing engendered a court battle, and they put an injunction on it. Here, there's nothing they can't do. And here's the scary thing. They're just getting warmed up. We're only 2.5 weeks into this. They're talking about doing this at least till June.
Right.
Wait till next week. God knows what they have up their bag of tricks.
30 seconds left, Daniel. I hate to just bitch and moan, so I want to go to a rational solution. Yep. Shouldn't we be using our federalist system, not at a state level even, because clearly, if you look at the map in California, there are huge swaths of California where there's no Wuhan coronavirus at all, but then there's some in the Bay Area and there's some in Los Angeles. Shouldn't we be handling this at a county-by-county level? Isn't that where we should be tackling this issue?
Here's the reality. Everyone needs to contact their state legislatures and their county councilmen, commissioners. We cannot have martial law by executive fiat, albeit hundreds of different executives doing whatever they want. We need to get back to self-government. Legislatures need to convene. They need to hold town halls, at least virtually online, where people could ask questions about the data that is undergirding this, about the contradictions and the arbitrary nature of what they are doing. Even if you are okay with what they've done until now, this is headed in a very dark direction if we don't stand up.
And what concerns me most, Daniel, is that most people in these blue states, like in California, apparently they have no problem with this, and they are not resisting when they should be, and they should be questioning authority. Daniel, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.